Hello and welcome back to Purbeck Farm 22. Really tempted to say Purbeck Valley again. I'm not going to do it. I have no idea what episode we're actually up to because over the last few days I've been able to record quite a bit, so I'm kind of stacking videos at the minute. So I think it's going to be around episode 10. It may be 11 though. Obviously you will know as I'm talking now. Sorry, I just seen a tiny bit there that I think hasn't been ploughed. So I think you will have seen a short time lapse of us ploughing this field. It's really weird. We've been ploughing it, but it hasn't ploughed the lime in. There's a bit missing there, isn't there? Yeah, it hasn't ploughed the lime in. You can see where I've gone, purely because if we get closer, because of the weeds, and that is it. That's the only reason I've been able to tell where we've been and where we haven't. So I don't know why it's not ploughed the lime in. I have no idea. Because normally it would, wouldn't it? Like, I'm not making that up. That is normally what would happen. Right. And that is us done. Let's just check. Yep, just odd little bits around the outside. Let's get that up. That needs to be the other way, doesn't it? And now it should. Oh, it will straighten up. There we go. I said before, and I totally forgot, when I'm ploughing I really could do with the front weight on because it goes a little bit light. We'll try to get that sorted for the next time we do it, although we won't be ploughing. I say we won't be ploughing. Depending on what pieces of land we buy, we may well be. I don't know whether we'll be buying any this episode or not, because I haven't actually decided where I want to go, or whether I want it to be all arable or some grass or what. I have no idea. Right, let's check on the animals quickly. I say the animals, it's just the cows, isn't it? Of the gate that I've just left open. So we're back up to 15,000 milk. Where did we left it in January, didn't we? So we've blitzed through February and the first half of March as well. I think, let's just check on here, but I think I got one of the mixes of TMR wrong. I did. So it turned into oh, what's it called? I can't even think what it's called. It goes as here, but it's called something else. It's got a different symbol, which will come to us. I had like 22,000 litres of what is essentially here in there. So I'm just letting them scoff through that really before I put any more TMR in. Everything else is alright. What I think we're going to do now is I'd like to get... How much did I just hit? 31,000 litres. I would like to get some of the cereal factory going. So we need corn, oats and raisins, and the honey is already down there. Have we got... Where are they at? So we've got a bit of corn, we've got a bit of oats. We will need... Not that for now. We'll use the smaller tractor. If I can find... Ah, no, where it is. It's up here. We'll need the front loader. and we are going to need that trailer. We're actually going to have to do a few runs, aren't we? Which is annoying, but if we take this trailer down first, then we'll just use the class to bring the oh, don't say that's not going to work. Have I got a front linker? Oh no! I'm not going to have a wait. I know, that's so annoying. I wonder if I can pull... I don't want that, it's too big, that trailer. I wonder if I can pull this one without it riding up. If I can, that won't be so bad. I'll just have to do a bit of a switch over when we get down there. Yeah, that's alright. So I can take this down. I'll fill this with one of the crops. Pointless closing that then, wasn't it? I've got loads of random bags lying around. That, I mean, that is literally loads and loads of fertiliser, isn't it? Just sat there. There's some down at the store as well. I think I've got limes down, just sat at the store. Right, let's get around there. Let's put the remaining oats in here. I don't know how long this is going to last, but it'll at least get our production started. I'll park that up there for now, just so you can see how I'm going to do it. And with the class, we'll put on the flatbed trailer, and then we'll take that down as well. I wonder if we put a worker on to drive down there, I wonder if they would make it. Because on maps like that, what Giants do, like Elm Creek, it's very sort of, I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's very sort of blocky, isn't it? In the sense that it's just lots of right angles, lots of sort of just straight roads. And there's nothing that can really go wrong with it. Should we try it? Right, so it's been ages since I've done this. Was I already on it? Probably. I wonder if it's because I'm in it. Right, so create a job. Go to... I want to be... here. Start job. It's not happening. Unreachable target. Why on earth would it be unreachable? Create a job. Go to. I could always pick the grapes up first. How about there? Start job. Nah, it's not happening. I thought it would be too complicated, you know. I didn't think it would work. Right, let's transport this down there. We'll get the oats down, and we'll come back for the corn as well. Right, we have ditched the oats, and it's not an easy place whatsoever to unload in. I thought you could get round the back, so basically you could go in one way and come out the other, and you just can't. I don't actually know unless it comes out around here. Or here maybe? I don't actually know where the cereal's going to come out. Right, so I think when I done it last time, I went front in, because like I said, I thought you were just going to be able to drive round. That was a mistake. Right, this is definitely easier. 100% easier. I wonder where it's going to stack up. Okay. This this little Massey as well has really not enjoyed pulling any of it. The oats especially. The oats was like, we had double the amount, about 6,700, something like that. Yeah, didn't enjoy it whatsoever. It's only 75 horsepower at its best. Right, we need some grapes. Oh, it's not grapes we need, is it? It's what is it? It's not sultanas. What's it called now? Don't make us go off. Right, let's keep going. Raisins. That's what's called. Right, 3,730. Can I pick them up? No. Did we clarify whether it was something that changed with all the pallets? Because, well, some of you, I was going to say, obviously, I had a few months off the game, but it's not obvious to people who's not long been watching. Yeah, so I was playing, and then I had probably a good 3 months, maybe even a little bit longer, maybe even like 4 months away from the game. I just wasn't playing it at all. And when I've come back, you can't pick the pallets up anymore. That must have been something that got changed in an update. Ooh. There we go. Right, now we just need to go and stack the honey. I've kind of tried staying on the outside of the fields. This is the reason why I'm not sure whether to buy these ones or not. Because I'm going to lose, not a lot, but I'm going to lose some of the crop, which is going to be really, really annoying. Right, you can see during the winter months, I've came and stacked them, although I probably should have stacked them the other way really, shouldn't I? Can I get that in there if I do that? Honey wise, we seem to have done alright. I can't imagine it's going to take that much honey. I haven't done cereal since Elm Creek. That was like one of the first productions that we done. Just gonna... That's no straps on it. Yeah, so I can't imagine that loads of honey's going to be taken from it. I'm worried more about the raisins, to be honest. The fact that we've just had to pay 3,700 for 1,000 litres. Are we going to pick that up? Yeah. Right, we'll get the third one on. I'm not going to bother with the other one that's full. We'll at least get this production started like this. Is that going to allow us to pick that up? Yeah, it is. There we go. I'll park that back here just in case we need to do a bit of reversing. Right, what's the best way? I tell you what, let's go around the field, just see if there is another way out. Don't think there's going to be. I mean, even there, where are we at? Where are we at? Even to get out there, I mean, that wouldn't be our field. And we can't afford to buy both. Saying that, let's, how much is that? 301, and that's a big field as well. But the other one's a grass field, isn't it? Yeah, and a grass field there. I don't know. Do you know when I said we've, it seems like we've created quite a lot of honey. There's only 12,000 litres on, 12,000 I wish, 1,200 litres on there. That is literally next to nothing, isn't it? Here's me thinking that was going to be like 1,000 litres per crate. A trailer this size as well is going to be very interesting getting this round here. It might be that little class trailer that we've kept. We actually started with it, but we've never used it. We might have to keep that just to very smaller amounts of our crops down to the cereal factory. I'm not overly convinced that I'm going to get this trail around. I might have to end up going and getting the massey and then picking them all up. I was saying that I've got a forklift down here, haven't I? I could use that. Right. Let's see if we can get this round. Do you know, it was all going so well. It's too long, isn't it? I think it's just too long. I might take that end one. Right. We're right on the edge of that. No, it's not. I'm going to have to go and get the forklift. Right. This should be better. Can I put them? Ah, yeah. There we go. It always seems so much easier with one of these, doesn't it? Compared to a front loader. Right, let's look at the production. Everything's there. Let's get it started. I don't expect that to last overly long. Let's not run away from the forklift there. Yeah. With the amount of oats and... what's the other one we've got in there? Oats and corn. I don't expect it to run for ages. In fact, once we get this second one in, we'll have a look at what the ratios are again. If we put that on top of there, like that, and then bring that back in, lower, excellent. Fantastic. And away it goes. Right, let's look at the ratios. So we've got 1 raisin, 1 honey, 2 wheat, 2 corn, and that produces 2 cereal. We just need more, don't we? And we're not going to get the corn. I mean, we haven't even planted the corn yet. That's going to come in the next episode. So corn starts in April. And so does soybeans, which I'm really wanting to do, really. I'm wanting to do just for the cash boost more than anything. Right, let's get things parked up. We'll see if we've got any fertilizer and anything. I don't even know how long we've been going with the video. We'll get things sorted. I'll get everything took back to the farm, and then we'll see what we can do next. If there is going to be next, depending on how long we've been on. Right, I sped time up a bit. I was just sort of interested to see how quickly the different products were going down. It looks like we might have an issue with the raisins, to be honest. I say an issue. I think it's just we're not going to get as much back. I mean, how much is... wrong one. Let's have a look how much cereal is. So cereal, in the main, we can get normally 7,800. It's a brilliant price at the minute, like 7,800. Yeah, I mean, it's going to cost us quite a bit, isn't it? We'll just have to see. We'll have to make a note, sort of, see how much we're spending on the raisins, and then see what we're making back after it. I mean, the oats and the corn doesn't seem to be going down as quick, but we shall see. What I did as well, I had a look around to see what else we could do for the rest of the day. I don't think there's really much else. The only thing I wanted, well, there's 2 things I want to do. We're finally going to fix our tractor. That is the very first thing we're going to do. Let's put this back there. I'll get this round here. See how much it's going to cost. Have I already had a look at this? Did I say it's going to cost 22 grand, or am I thinking of something else? No, I must have been thinking of this. $22,000. Should be pounds. Right, 22 grand to fix that. We're not repainting it. There's no way I'm paying 40. It was 40 odd grand, wasn't it, a repaint? Not a chance. Tell you what we'll do quickly as well, before I do the last thing that we're going to do before we come off. I know it's a bit of a... it'll probably end up being a bit of a shorter episode. Maybe, I don't know, 25 minutes, something like that. But what I was doing while we were speeding time up, I was looking around to see if there was any fields we could fertilise or anything like that. And basically, until we plant our next round of crops, which isn't till the next month, isn't it? It isn't till April. We haven't got any that needs doing. Right, fully fueled, fully fixed. All we're going to do before we finish is jump in the forklift. And we might as well just take these seeds up, because we'll be using them in the next episode. I just need to figure out what sort of drill we're going to use, because the one we hired before the winter, that got taken back. Right, doesn't have to be. There's not a great reach on that at all, is there? Does that boom out or not? Am I being daft? Yeah, I am being daft. Of course I am. Right, now let's just get this last one, and then we'll be pretty much set for the next episode. Which, to be honest, I might start recording straight away, because I haven't been on for a few days, so everything that came before this was actually recorded a good few days ago, just due to work. Okay. Ah, it's not going to fall. Fantastic. Right, get that strapped on there. I'll get this put back. Yeah, next episode we're going to start. Well, we're going to figure out what we're going to put in the fields, and we'll probably figure out which plot of land we're going to buy as well, or what. There's going to be a couple of plots, isn't there? We're going to buy, and we'll start turning them around as well. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.
PlayStation